What is up, YouTube? If you're looking for an easy and winning strategy to Facebook advertising in 2019, then be sure to stick around. I'll be sharing with you my 4-step process to Facebook ads that actually converts into sales. But before I start, I just wanted to say that if you guys are enjoying the weekly content that I'm posting online, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I post videos on all things online marketing every Sunday. Alright, let's get into the video. Here is the funnel formula at a glance, and I'll go into each step within this funnel later in the video. So to start, we have a Facebook ad, then a landing page, then remarketing ads, then an offer page. Step number 1, you got to create a broad Facebook ad. And what I mean by this is that your audience size for this ad and the people that you're targeting has to be 1 to 2 million people at most. You will have an option to reach an audience based on demographics, behaviors, and interests, but I will leave that up to you guys to decide. I would just recommend that you guys don't go into too niche of an audience, because at this stage, it's really important that you be very broad. One important thing to note is that you want the objective of this ad to be traffic. The reason is because you want people to go from A to B from your ad to your landing page. In terms of pricing, I would always put about $5 per day on an ad just to start. Later, if the ad is getting a lot of clicks, likes, and impressions, then that's a really good indication that the ad is doing very well and really is reaching the audience that you want. So in this case, if it does very well and there's a lot of clicks, then you want to be putting more money into it, say about $20 to even $30 per day. In terms of the actual messaging and the imagery for your ad, I would always recommend thinking about if your ad is actually solving a problem. Your ad needs to reflect a problem that is being solved for an audience so that they are more likely to click on this ad. For example, if you're a real estate company looking to kind of reach an audience of first-time homebuyers, you obviously know that first-time homebuyers are more likely inclined by the price. Because once they find out your price, they will use your price as a benchmark for other competitors who are in your industry. And you will be more likely to reach this audience if you can kind of sell to them why your company is selling a house at a lower price than other competitors who are in the industry. Something that people always kind of forget is setting up a Facebook pixel. I won't go into detail too much about what a Facebook pixel is and what it does and how you can really launch it, but if you guys are interested in kind of like a understanding of what it actually does and why you probably need to use it, give this video a thumbs up and I'll make it in the later weeks. Step number 2. Now that your ad is all ready to go, you're gonna probably want people to click on it and then go somewhere, right? Right. The landing page that you create will need to include 3 important parts. The first part in your landing page that you really want to hit home with is being able to readdress the problem that you're solving with for your audience. I would then have some kind of testimonial at the second part of your landing page and then ending it off with your actual offer. Ultimately, the goal of this landing page isn't to make a sale just yet, but rather just to kind of give your audience and your consumer kind of like a basis of understanding of what you're actually offering. And so when they leave this page, they actually remember you and they actually know what you're offering. However, if you do get any leads, they will register at the third component of this landing page, which is really good. You really want this landing page to be a stepping stone for you and your Facebook pixel to get more data. Later in the process, you'll be able to get the info that these users did not convert into an actual sale. And later, when you create remarketing ads, you can remarket ads to the people that did not convert. Just to note, you can create Facebook lead generation forms within the app, but I always do recommend doing it outside because it's much easier to customize and add widgets, and it's easier to be more creative in that aspect. Step number 3, remarketing and retargeting ads. Remember the Facebook pixel that you put into step 1 and 2 of the process? Now the data that you get from the Facebook pixel will be helping you create an audience for step 3. To do this, you want to go into Business Manager and then create a custom audience. And within custom audiences, you want to make sure that you're tagging people who did not convert, people who clicked on your ad, engaged with a video maybe like halfway through, all that sort. At this stage in the process, I would really recommend that you create a new set of ads for this audience. Mainly because this audience probably already knows who you are, what you're selling, and what you're offering. And because of that, you want to hit home every unique selling point that you can offer to this audience. To bring back an example that I talked about in the very beginning of the video, like the real estate one, if you're reaching first-time homebuyers per se, and they click on your ad because they're interested in the price that you're offering, chances are they're looking at other competitors who are offering maybe similar prices or not. And once they opt out of the landing page, they're sitting at home wondering, who should I buy from? Something that you might want to bring up in the remarketing ads in the real estate example that I talked about in the beginning of the video is potentially premium features that you're offering, customization updates that you offer that no one else in the market offers. Think about anything that really makes you different within your offer. Really, the goal of remarketing ads is really to boost your company from other competitors who the consumer might be thinking about purchasing from as well. Step number 4, the offer page. This is the last step in the funnel, and it will really bring it home for you to get the sales that you want. And yes, to answer your question, it is very different from your initial landing page. The only thing that is very similar from this landing page to the first one is that it is also broken up into 3 important parts. At the very top of the landing page, you want to make sure that you have a video of yourself or someone that's on the company to really be talking about the problem that you're solving and what you're going to be offering. In the second part of the landing page, you want to make sure that you highlight again every customer testimonial that you've received to this date or the ones that you really like the most. And at the very bottom of the landing page, you want to make sure that you're also including your offer once again, but in much more detail. Ultimately, in this landing page, you want to think about every other reason for your customer to not say no at this point. And to be quite honest, at this stage in the process, your audience that you've marketed so far is considered warm. So they already know what you're offering, who you are, and where you stand in their market. So being able to make this landing page kind of like your unique selling point will really convince them to purchase something from your site. So that, my friends, was the Facebook ad strategy funnel in 2019 that you want to be using to convert anybody from an awareness stage into an actual sale. As always, I hope you guys are enjoying this content and that it is helping you in your journey to online marketing mastery. If you guys have any questions on online marketing mastery, make sure to leave me a comment down below, and I will see you guys next week.